We have 800 pounds of sweet potatoes that we're going to be distributing, so please make sure that you get sweet potatoes. That was donated by Farms. Sister Jillian Highshaw, who's an attorney who works and deals with black land and securing, acquiring black land for our farmers and justice for our farmers. So we thank her. You all saw Matthews United Methodist Church, who made, we did the dedication to the shed here, and Renfro Hardware. Much of the plants and the seeds that we use, and it's all organic, guys. I mean, our seeds, our soil, our hands are organic, okay? And that was donated to us by Renfro Hardware Store out of Matthews. So we give them a big hand as well. Right. C.N. Jenkins off of Statesville Avenue, they donated a much needed 15-passenger van for us. We've been able to mobilize our young people in a much more expedient fashion.
Baba Reggie. So we know the Mail's Place has been around since the 90s. However, this garden has been open since 2009.
Correct.
Am I correct? What were some of the most challenging things that you experienced? Because I know when you gave your speech, you mentioned not selling out. You know what I mean? So I imagine that was one of the most challenges. Could you go into that?
Absolutely. Obviously, we do more than grow plants. We grow black men. But we use some of those same principles, which is to make sure you have great soil. Soil represents culture, or the environment in which we inculcate, which we plant into the young men as well as into the garden. We don't take the shortcuts. It's kind of like growing plants again. You know, we don't kill it with fertilizer or over-fertilize or use chemicals to take shortcuts. It is a very deliberate process where every day, every hour, we feed these young men, we cultivate these young men, we give them examples, we give them models, we pray over them, and create conditions and situations for them to be successful.
That's powerful. Thank you for that clarification, because I think for a lot of new people that are getting into gardening, we want to encourage people to not only eat holistically, but in order to move that forward, we need more community gardens just like this. So I just wanted you to elaborate on that for the future gardeners out there.
Certainly, arable land is very difficult to acquire, given the fact that developers and many municipal governments are gobbling up much of the arable land. But I think it's imperative that people reclaim some of the agricultural glory and tradition and grow where they are. If you live in an apartment, you should grow on your balcony in buckets and containers. If you live in a community or in a suburb and have a yard or a house, grow fruit trees that are functional and not just a tree that provides shade, but one that provides shade, food, sustenance, stability of the soil, as well as feeding oneself and the feeling of being self-sufficiency that comes with that.
It's priceless. That's a priceless feeling. Thank you, Baba Reggie. I said.
Let me take off. Came a long way to go. Keep them tuned in. I'm like the radio. Keep a check coming, cause it pays to know. They try to mind to leave me. I know I'm made to though. If you stand up, they can't make you fall. I got more flavor than oregano. I ain't no little homie. I ain't no baby bro.